Apple hitting a new high in yesterday's trading session as the market cap approaches, as we were discussing earlier, $4 trillion. Joining us right now to discuss the outlook for Apple and other mega cap tech stocks, Wang is the Constellation Research founder, chairman, and principal analyst. I almost called you wrong, but you're not that. You're right, Ray, and it's nice to see you this morning. We are closing in on $4 trillion. We were actually going back. I don't know if you heard the discussion earlier about Warren Buffett, who lightened his load. He still owns, obviously, a big portion of Apple, but maybe he should have even doubled down last year, frankly.
Well, you're definitely right. Merry Christmas Eve, and of course, Happy Hanukkah. I think the challenge really is when to get out of big tech. And as everybody worries about putting too much in or high concentrations, the main thing is really these tech giants have been able to move and manipulate as every market change has occurred, whether it was cloud or whether it was going to mobile or whether it was going to, the digital transformation and now AI. And it's because they've got the capital to invest in the CapEx to be able to survive. And that's why these Mag 7, these digital giants, are actually continuing to win in the marketplace because they reinvest their capital and reallocate towards the newest innovation and trends.
Would you do you think about the Mag 7 as a block, if you will, or do you look at them individually and think very different thoughts about each?
Each one is a little bit different. And I think the challenge is to think about them in terms of their business models and their monetization models. You've got Amazon, which is playing in everything from ads to search to digital goods and services to memberships and subscriptions. You got Tesla going after the automation and the AI world. And you got Meta that's basically straddling AI and, of course, with their social networks to deliver on digital advertising. But each one of them has perfected one of these monetization models, and they're all moving to the next two or the next three. And that's what makes them so potent. Apple's a great example. Apple has consumer trust. And because it has consumer trust, especially with data, it makes them a great candidate to move into the healthcare field and personalized health. And that's an area they'll do really well with. They do advertising, but they don't directly sell your data. And they've got good ad revenues, especially with some of the deals that they've made with Google, search companies, and of course, other organizations. And that's why we see this kind of continued growth, especially given the fact that these are digital giants and they can actually invest that capital that's going to be important for each wave.
If you could only own 2 of the 7, who do you own?
Well, I bet long on Tesla, and I would actually look short term, especially on Amazon. And I mean that because Amazon has cloud, Amazon has the AI capabilities, and of course, it's got the commerce. And I bet long on Tesla because what we're going to see is the deep tech benefits that Elon Musk put in, especially what happens when we think about automation. So from X.AI to what's going on with the energy transition, and more importantly, all those deep tech infrastructure that's required for the next set of technology waves.
Is there 1 or 2 of the Mag 7 you would not touch right now?
I actually would not. I actually would keep holdings in all 7. I wouldn't skip any one of them. I think you'd be missing out. And then I think the running joke on the Broadcom thing is Broadcom is just a money printing machine, and they're not in the Mag 7, but it's something definitely to consider. I think the other thing to look at is we're going to see a couple of trends. Big tech's going to benefit from M&A activity because of Trump policies. AI is creating the next set of winners, but those winners are going to start moving beyond the chips. They're actually going to go into companies like Walmart, Costco, Uber that are actually leveraging that. And of course, we're going to see a massive IPO market, especially lots of companies haven't been able to come out in the current environment, but you'll see that with Databricks and Stripe and CoreWeave. And of course, we're going to see new waves in other technologies like quantum computing.